Most people use ChatGPT for meeting transcripts in a simple way. Please summarize the main points and the action points from this transcript. But honestly, you are leaving 90% of the value on the table. In this video, I will show you how to turn any meeting transcript into a competitive advantage using ChatGPT or any large language model like Claude or Copilot. Here is the game plan. Part 1. I will walk you through 4 practical techniques to mine smarter insights from your meeting notes. Part 2. I will show you 2 real examples of how I blend this technique in actual work. But first, I want to shift your mindset. A meeting transcript isn't just a summary. It's a business document, just like a marketing report or any research memo. And when you treat it that way, you are unlocking new ways to spot answers, extract insights, and make better decisions. Let's dive in. Technical number 1. Slice the meeting notes by perspective. For example, by person, by topic, or any dimension you are interested in or you want to classify it in. Instead of one flat summary, ask ChatGPT to organize the transcript based on the structure you like. Here are some example prompts for inspiration. Summarize key arguments made by each person in this meeting. Break down this transcript by project or topic discussed. Or list this decision related to topic X and attach to person name who contribute to this idea. Or give me a summary of what Sarah said for each project action point during the meeting. Please list the project name and what Sarah's confirmation. Keep as much as original words. Now you instantly know each specific information you may be interested in the script. And this also makes the follow-up so much easier. I will put all the mentioned prompts in the script below for your convenience. Technical 2. Spot repetition or the hot topics. Meetings often go in circles. People repeat themselves. Certain topics dominate the discussion. AI can help you easily spot those patterns. Here are some example prompts. Highlight any topics that were repeated more than 3 times and rank them by mention time from highest to lowest. Please summarize the repeated challenges and bring up each argument and a possible solution with a person name attached. And production meeting, maybe launch date delays came up 5 times. And you may get the ChatGPT output as launch delayed mentioned 5 times, customer feedback integration mentioned 3 times, pricing strategy mentioned 1 time. And this immediately shows you what really weighed on people's minds versus what's just got a quick mention. That's a level of insights you can't get from a plain summary. Technical number 3. Pull out the quotation to answer specific question when you need it. Sometimes you are interested in exact word someone said rather than overall summary, or understand specific person's perspective for a subject. AI can search the script like a detective. Some example prompts. Find out what John said about the budget. What were the exact words when Priya described the customer complaint? Pull out the quotation about the new feature design with a name attached. ChatGPT could give you, John, we need to simplify the user onboarding. Right now, it's too complex. Priya, customer really struggle with the login flow. We should test bio options. This is perfect when you write reports or need records or evidence or understand different people's perspective or sentimental towards a specific topic. Technical number 4. Maybe you want to improve your communication skills or improve your capability to handle conflicts. You can actually use the meeting records as a coach session. Now, here where it gets fun. Use AI as a communication coach. You can ask, based on the situation in the meeting, How did Michael respond with the question about the budget constraints? What would be the better way to respond? And please give me your logic behind. Or during the meeting, leadership team challenge about the delay of delivery. Based on the meeting info, how could I summarize in a practical and positive way? Or I'm a senior program manager. If I get question of XYZ, what could be the main talking points to get everyone on board and motivated? Or during the meeting, when someone asks, how will we handle the marketing budget cut? And the team gives a vague answer. How will you suggest to post what questions? Now you've got not just what happened, and you can use the meeting record to train you or say prepare you for future conversation. This is even better than pure simulation. There are much more interesting and inspiring way to dig the meeting transcript. To hear your tips in the comments. Let's move to part 2, the examples. First, I want to show you how to use the ChatGPT to give a summary and try to be more strategic about your meeting transcript. Instead of just use a simple word to saying, please summarize the main takeaway and action point from this transcript, you can do a lot of things to the transcript. In original transcripts, you will have the name, you have timestamp, and you have the transcript. The first things you need to do is actually clean that into more like a readable format, and then you can actually ask the question. Normally, you always have the export option. Another example is my 1 hour long operating meeting records with anonymized real people's names. You can see here is the transcript. I clean it, and the first trick is you can say clean the transcript. Then you will get more readable version of the sentence and understand who is talking what. Then the second thing, I know this host of the meeting is Linnea, and she always able to summarize the perspective and get the action plan. So I want only focus on summary from Linnea perspective and what need to be bring up to optional think in what order. And then I want to understand which question I actually ask, but you can ask like for anyone you're interested in to say what are the questions specific people ask, and please list the question and relevant answer. And you can see who is asking what question and who actually answer that in what way. Another example, I specify the prompt like this. Could you summarize the following meeting transcript? The Word document, keep as much as original words for action suggestion. So this one reduce the hallucination from the ChatGPT and keep original word you have in the meeting. And I want to summarize the main discussion topic and the repetitive mention challenges. And this could be the highlight. The second one is, I said, for each blocker, yellow or red initiative, please summarize and list out the action point if possible. Have a human name attached to it, which means I want to have initiative have yellow or red blocker and have who need to do what to it. The third one is summarize other discussion, not directly linked to a single initiative. And then I want to understand from each person perspective, slides for each people, what they're talking about and what the main argument. And here is 6 people's role and this argument from PMO perspective, from program manager perspective. You will see from different one have different opinion. So this one is a good record, and when you have some argument referring to some people, and it will turn into really useful. The point here is you can slice the meeting from person perspective, from position perspective, and understand who says what in a more detailed way and track back. Here are some bonus tips. First, after you ask those questions for your meeting records, you can also ask ChatGPT to structure an Excel-style action tracker with detailed information. Having 5 columns, 1 project name, 2nd project status, 3rd main discussion, 4 action points, 5 owners. So it can be used for follow-up tracking. The point here is you can output extra document you want from the meeting record as you expectation. Second, you can also ask ChatGPT's perspective for each person's opinion about a certain topic and ask why. You do not need to believe everything ChatGPT says, but it can help you broaden your understanding and also understand more than one perspective. You will get more and well informed. Third, you can actually combine your meeting script with your background material for the meeting together for more information, like the Excel you use during the meeting, the PowerPoint proposal presenting during the meeting, or some role description of who actually participate. You may get surprised. The point is, you do not need to use the simple standard prompt or blindly use any prompt I suggested. Treat the meeting transcript as a valuable document, and you can innovate your own way to harvest the value. The limitation of how well you use a tool is based on your imagination. So next time you sit on a long transcript, don't stop, just give me a summary. Slice it by person, by project, by topic, by the repetition hot spots. Put out exact quotation. Ask how you could have done better, and more. Your meeting notes become not just a record, but a powerful tool for insights and improvement. If you find this useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more practical tips, and drop a comment. Which these 4 technical are you going to try first? And what topics you want me to talk about in the future? Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.